Joe Budden Network, Olivia Dope, an apology. We issued one, but she needs to hear it with my voice. On a podcast, on a podcast, there was an inappropriate joke made, an ill-timed joke made, a poor attempt at humor made at a time when it shouldn't have been made. And unfortunately, me and the entire room of people missed that. That was our bad. That was our failure. And we didn't know until she was able to communicate that, until she was somewhere comfortable with enough strength to communicate how uncomfortable she was in that moment. And for that, we failed you. We failed you. We not only failed, me, failed Olivia, Bridget, Mandy, all of the women that work at the network, all of the women that we represent, all of the women that we work with daily on camera and off. It's our job as men to just make the space as comfortable as possible at all times. And when that doesn't happen, I have to take full responsibility for it. And I will. We will be better. We will make improvements. We will make adjustments. We've already begun with that process. I spent a lot of time yesterday on the phone just trying to interview and audition for the proper hires. We need people that are a bit more sensitive to needs matters than I am. We need more women in the room, black women preferably. We need a general manager. We need a line producer so that the proper changes can be made at all times. I need to get my head in the game. In an attempt to make this a real casual and comfortable atmosphere, I dropped the ball, and it cannot and will not happen. Part of the reason I wanted to roll out with 2 all-women podcasts was to let women know that we were here in support of them, for their voices to be amplified. We wanted to create opportunities. We wanted to just add support in any area that they may have needed it. So to have this issue arise with the first podcast that you roll out, and for there to be a misstep that way, it's extremely disappointing. And it's more so disappointing that was the effort to make things lighter. That was what I thought was the right thing to ease temperatures in that moment. And I'm an idiot for it.
Yeah, I think it's time for sensitivity training for you, Joe.
Maybe I'm open to it.
Yeah.
And I'm open to have somebody whose sole job is to check the sensitivity in the room.
Yeah, but you need to be aware of the sensitivities as well.
Yes.
That's it. And this is not an attempt to clean the people like us for being rowdy here. This is not necessarily at an expense of that. It's just not an expense of other people.
I agree. I totally agree.
And I do want to apologize to Olivia for my part in any of this. I'm sorry, Olivia. I was in the room.
Yeah, people was I saw people in me like, oh, what are you gonna say? Did you see the vid? And I'm like, yeah, I saw it and I agree.
Yeah, me too.
The fuck? People should feel free to be comfortable wherever they are at all times. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Y'all ain't over here. Y'all comfortable?
Bro, I'm letting you.
Y'all letting me cook, right?
Yeah.
Y'all ain't do shit. They keeping their little reps clean as can be.
Listen, we wasn't there, man.
Listen, the thing about therapy, I had the therapist come in here on Friday. The thing about therapy is, even if you don't receive it in the